Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for the Emini S&P for Friday, November the 6th. Quickly to our news items for this morning. We have several reports are all coming out before our trading session: average hourly earnings, non-farm employment, and the unemployment rate. Let's quickly jump through our analysis today as the market rallies continue from this low here as it breaks out of this channel. We've had three huge bars to the upside, accompanied by volume. That's the key here, the fact that these rallies to the upside are being accompanied by value. I think Wall Street is speaking loud and clear in spite of the uncertainty of the election as it stands right now. Although they have a higher probability of Joe Biden winning, I think that the market is deciding that fundamentally it doesn't see anything wrong with the market. It's going to run. It's going to probably hit the all-time highs, and we'll see what happens after that as the policies start coming in and so on and so forth. We'll see. It's still not decided. This is the weirdest election I've seen since 2000, but it is what it is. As traders, we just need movement, and we're certainly getting a lot of that with a ATR at 76, almost 77, and an average volume of 1.6 million, which is fantastic and phenomenal for us, where we have some real decisive and clear movement to the upside. Let's go to our analysis here. As we see, here's where we find ourselves before all of this craziness began. Market clearly breaking out of this clear compression here. Market shoots straight up to the upside. This is what we've seen so far. Just markets making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. A little bit of crazy movement here in the middle of the night, a couple of the prior days. But in the most part, the market seems to have a little bit of rhythm, which is helpful to our trading. Personally, I haven't been trading these markets, to be honest with you. I've kind of taken the rest of the week off for the reason that I've been in these markets before. I know how crazy they can get, and if you're going to take any time off, I think this is the best time to do so. So that's what I've been doing. But nonetheless, I'm always keeping an eye on the markets. We're coming off this bottom here, which was established in early morning pre-market, right about here. Market found support. Now we have this trend line to the upside, trend line to the downside, and a much larger one here. So we have a lot of headwinds ahead of us, including the intraday high. So what are we expecting today? We're expecting this line here to hold support and continue higher. If the market breaks down lower through there, then obviously our plan is to go short till we reach this area here. Any break below here, that's when things are going to start speeding up to the downside once again. Now, remember, this is all taking into account the fact that we're still uncertain. Any kind of closure to this, any kind of news coming out of the election, any kind of attempt to close the election, then we're going to see some really crazy reactions. So be very careful in today's action. Of course, our next support test, resistance test, is going to be right along this trend line here, and any break here finally is going to get to this area here. So to me, at this very point, these are our two main areas in the short term. We have this support and this resistance here. Longer term, break above this, test here, and potentially continuation up, and eventually here's our next area. So take care, have a great trading session, have a great weekend.